The first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my crayon and write my name. I'm gonna write my name with my crayon on the bottom corner. You can leave it on the front or you can flip it on the back, whatever you'd like to do for your work. We're gonna be creating a beautiful seascape today. A seascape is a picture of the ocean. And we're gonna start by drawing some wavy ocean lines. We're gonna create 3 wavy ocean lines. Let's start in the middle of our page and we're gonna make a wavy line that looks like this. All the way across our page. Pushing nice and firmly with my crayon, but not so hard that it breaks. Okay, the next type of line I'm gonna create is a curvy line, kind of like this. And the last type of line I'm gonna make, you could make another wavy line if you want. I'm gonna try some spirals because spirals kind of remind me of the ocean. And I'm gonna let them all kind of connect together. See how they're connecting? Okay. Now we're gonna create our sky, and it's either gonna be a sunrise or a sunset. So first we need to create our sun that's either setting behind the ocean or rising. So I'm gonna find the top of my wave, and I'm gonna create a half circle, pretty big. Now I'm gonna create some sun rays. So I'm gonna start at this top corner of my page. I'm gonna draw a diagonal line down into my sun. And the same on the other side. And I'm gonna add another ray here and here. And a few more on the top. If you want, you could add some details, like maybe you want to add a little fish in your ocean, or a shark fin, or maybe a shell. You could add some details like that if you want. A little fish. Maybe there's a bird in your sky. Maybe there's a boat in your ocean. Now we're ready to paint with warm and cool colors that we just learned about. I'm gonna begin with warm colors to paint my sky. The warm colors are pink, red, orange, and yellow, all the colors that kind of remind you of a sunset or a fire. And I'm gonna paint each section of my sunrise a different color. I want to make sure that I have all of my warm colors included. So remember, we need to make sure that we wake up our colors and make sure there's a little puddle of water in each of our colors to use for our painting. When I'm painting, I'm going to paint my sun first. I want to stay inside of my lines using the tippy toes of my brush. And when my brush gets a little bit dry, I need to give them a drink of paint and a drink of water. I think I'm gonna stick with my orange. I'm gonna do one of my sun rays orange. And make sure that when you're ready for a new color, you rinse out your brush and then change to your new color. All right, great. Now my sky is complete and I'm gonna move down to my water now. Each section of my water, I want to be a different color too. So I'm gonna start again by getting my colors wet with a little puddle of water, waking them up, and painting in the shapes.